Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell Plan, and today I'm here showing you guys how I plan to use this cute half notebook from the Happy Planner. This half notebook, I know it's available at Hobby Lobby. I don't remember if it's going to be at Joann or not, but it's really pretty. It's got the gray florals, the gray mini discs, and then the inside is this really pretty star paper, and then we have this notebook paper. I'm going to go ahead and take some of this notebook paper out. I may end up putting some back in, but I may end up just putting it on my shelf to use later. I'm not exactly sure how much paper I need yet. So I plan, here's the problem that I'm trying to solve. A lot of times I'm out and about around town, and I really need to be better about keeping up with the receipts and things like that for my different businesses for tax reasons. So sometimes I'm really good at snapping a photo right away and uploading it into my Google Drive of a receipt, but not all the time. I was better about it last year. This year I can tell I'm already like slacking off, and for tax purposes, you really need to keep your receipts and you need to like file them, and I just need to be better about it. So I'm thinking that this could be a really good notebook for me to keep in my purse or my car so that it's always with me, and I'm super excited to show you guys how I plan to make this work for me. So right off the bat, I want a folder here so that I can slide stuff in. But these folders are made, let's take this off. These folders are made for the regular classic planner, and so it's a little bit too big, But this is actually a pretty easy fix, I think. I've never actually done this before, but I feel like it would be a pretty easy fix. So I took this one out of, I think these are just some adhesive pockets. They came out a while ago, but I thought that it matched pretty well. So I'm just going to line it up with the inside cover, and then I'm just going to cut it. And we're going to hope that this works the way I'm imagining that it will. Okay, so I think if we cut it here, now I'm wondering if it would be helpful to put it back on there. That might actually be helpful because it may be what keeps the papers in. So I'm going to use my Tombow adhesive. Might help if I take the thing off. I'm going to run tape. I'm going to try and get it really good in all the spots. I hate when I get that on my desk. Okay, so I was like trying to figure out how I did this. Okay. So I'm going to line that back up like so. Then I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to peel this sticky edge off. I'm going to fold this down onto the sticky edge. Okay. Then I'm going to peel this sticky edge off. And I'm going to peel this sticky edge off, and we're going to put it right here, just like that. I'm going to use my scissors to really press it down. And now have a little bit of a pocket folder, but I feel like I need to put we're gonna make that a little bit stickier. Okay, awesome. Now I have a pocket folder on the back side of this. That is perfect. So that will be one place where I can slide in receipts. But what I'm also going to do is I pulled these two folders out. These are envelopes. Sorry, I should probably say envelopes, not folders. I'm going to take out the piece of paper that's in them. And I think these will be good. So what I'm thinking is this could be where I slide in receipts that are for like our personal stuff, like when we go out to eat or just personal receipts. And then I can use these for business receipts. So I'm thinking I'm going to put these in the back, and they fit like perfectly inside. These are the smaller envelopes that come in the envelope packs. And see, you close it, you can't even see that they're there. This would also be good if you do like the cash-based budgeting system or whatever. These would be good for that as well. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my lettering sticker book and my tweezers. I wonder if it would look bad to put pink on pink. Will you be able to see? No, it will not pop enough. So let's go to black. Let's make sure that there are, hopefully there's enough. So this first one is going to be for my boutique. Anytime I need to keep a receipt for my boutique. Okay, I need another U, which we don't have. So I'm going to take this 0 and I'm just going to turn it. That does not look as good as I had imagined. So we're not going to use the 0. Instead, maybe we can use the Q. It may look exactly the same. So I think I need to take this U off. And just make them look the same. It's not my favorite, but it's gonna have to do because I don't have any other use. All right, boutique. And then this one, do I not have any K's? Why is a K a letter that I use a lot? That's weird. We'll just use a different font, and we may redo that other font so that it matches. K. E. And again, if you're someone, you could do this same thing if you're someone who does the cash-based Dave Ramsey thing, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically, it's like a financial plan, a budgeting plan where it's a cash-based system, and you have envelopes for each cash-based system, and you put like the cash that you've allotted for that month into an envelope, and then when the cash is gone, it's gone, and you just have to tough it out till the next month in that category. So like you'd have a grocery category, and you'd have an eating out category, and a clothing category, and us planner babes would probably have a sticker category. And it's just a way to help you budget, but the envelope system is how people do it. So this would be that would be another good way to use these half notebooks, is to just take all the paper out and fill them with these smaller envelopes. And I think that would be a really good way. And you could just use it like as a wallet. Okay, so since I use these letters and they actually match, I'm gonna do the same thing here. So I'm just gonna peel these up because it doesn't look good. Those U's are gonna bother me. And I'm sure that they're gonna bother you too. Don't lie, you know you're watching this thinking, Heather, that looks bad. Please don't do that. So I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna fix it. You're welcome. And then you probably noticed that I left some note paper in here. That's so that I can write stuff when I'm out and about too. Maybe it's like a to-do list of things that I'm looking for, things I need to buy. Maybe it's me tracking. If I didn't have a mile tracker on my phone, I would say that it would be good to track my miles in this notebook. But I tried that. Like, I tried keeping up with it in a notebook, and I would forget to fill it in. And so now I have an app on my phone. That's awesome. So if you're someone who needs to track miles for business reasons, IQ Mile, I think, is the name of the app that I use. It's amazing. Okay. Now, I put those in the back of this notebook, but I'm kind of thinking I want them in the front so that I don't have to flip to the back every time I need to put a receipt in. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put one more envelope, because I feel like there's never, like, it's okay to have more than one envelope. Now, this is technically a folder, not an envelope. When I put this in, you can see it's obviously way too big. So what I am going to do is I'm going to cut it. I'm going to first cut it with my scissors. Just an ugly cut. I hope this works. I've never done this before. So hopefully this works, you guys. Or else I just ruined a perfectly good folder. Okay. Now, I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this to right here so that the quote is still there, but the rest of this black is going to go. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off. And then over here, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, I didn't really anticipate. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper trimmer and we're going to trim that off. I hope this works. If this doesn't work, then don't try this yourself, you guys. Okay, so now this may, it may fit. Let's see. Okay, so this white part is going to make this tricky because this white part is like too thick to go into the paper trimmer. So let's see if we can cut it off. Okay. Okay, so it's like I need to cut off a little bit more of the black, which I don't really want to do, but I think I just have to do it to get it to fit. All right. It still won't go in, so. This might be more of a headache than it's worth, but I think this part is still keeping it from going in. It's still not going in all the way. So, okay, let's see. Fingers crossed I don't break my punch here, guys. Okay, it worked. It worked. So now what you got to do though is, because these are now open, is you got to run your tape runner along the edge to tape it back together. Okay, so now I have a folder now. This folder, I may actually put it in the back. Okay, and so now I have an on-the-go notebook that has a pocket in the front, 2 folders for envelopes, a set of note paper, a folder in the back, and I may put a little more paper back in here just to help thicken it up, because that helps make the discs a little bit sturdier. And there we go. There is my on-the-go notebook that I can keep in my car or my purse and keep receipts in it, and then once a month I can go through the receipts. So I love it. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.